Is this not zoomed in enough? Like, could I go in a little bit more, or should I keep it here? I always feel, I think because I'm so used to doing like makeup tutorials and chatty get ready with me's, so if the camera isn't like zoomed into all of my pores, basically if the camera isn't taking up my whole face, I'm just like, I don't think this is close enough. But we're not doing makeup today, so yeah, I think that this is a good distance. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people on Instagram just basically doing a summary of their year and talking about what they've learned, and yeah, sharing some of the good things and also a little bit of the bad things as well. So I thought I would do the same, but in a video form. So first of all, to start with, musical theatre. If you guys watch my vlogs, even if you don't watch my vlogs, if you watch any of my makeup videos or anything like that, you'll know that I am always singing. I always have to get in like a little bit of a tune in somewhere. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Could be completely irrelevant to the video, but you know, there'll always be usually like a little something of me just having a bit of a sing-song. I love singing. Without being one of those people that are like, you know, I've been singing since I was in the womb type thing. I have been singing like all of my life, ever since I was probably 2. My mum used to tell me that, yeah, I was singing ever since I was about 2, so I have sung my whole life. I've always felt a bit sort of, I don't know, unsure as to what I'm doing with singing. All I know is that I love doing it, but I've always felt a bit insecure in the sense of like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know, you know when you just sort of overthink things? That's how I have always sort of been with singing. Singing has just been something that's very personal to me. I won't go into any details now because this video will be very, very long. But basically it just sort of connects me with my mum, and I have many, many memories of me singing when I was a child. Even then I've always felt, as I said, a little bit sort of insecure and unsure of what I was doing with it. And as I've gotten older, my confidence with it has got a lot better. I don't know if I've really mentioned this much on my channel, but I'm an actor, actress, however you want to say it, and I've done a few professional acting things. Even then, singing has never been something that I've really pursued. I have always wanted to do musical theatre for a very long time. I'm not like a massive musical theatre buff, as in I know all the different musicals and all the songs to Les Miserables and all that type of thing. Like, I'm not massively knowledgeable in it, but all I know is that I adore musicals, and whenever I go to see a musical, I get so invested in the character and so invested in what I'm watching, and I really connect with what's happening. It sounds really dramatic, but it's true. I get really emotional and I just come away feeling so inspired. And yeah, I feel like if you feel the same about music or anything creative, you'll understand what I mean. But you know when you just connect with something and it just touches you, like that's what musical theatre, music, acting, all of that does that for me. Yeah, so I've always had that feeling, and I've always felt like, oh, it would be really cool to do musical theatre, but because I haven't had any training, I haven't been to drama school or anything like that, I've always been very just unsure of how to go into it and very aware of that. I would absolutely love to go to drama school and do musical theatre training, but unfortunately I don't have a spare 30 odd grand lying around. I've already used up my funding for 1 degree. If I could, believe me, I would absolutely love to do a 3-year degree or a 3-year diploma or whatever in musical theatre, because I would really love to study it. I would really be so interested to just learn. Not just learning, you know, learning new songs and learning new routines. I would love to learn more behind it and, you know, its history and things like that. But anyway, I had an email, well, this was October of 2017, asking if I wanted to audition for the part of Jasmine in the Aladdin Panto. So as I said, I am an actor. It's called Spotlight, Casting Call Pro, all those different organisations where actors sign up, where directors and agents are able to find like a pool of actors. I'm signed up to those like professional acting associations. I auditioned and I got the part. You might be thinking like, this isn't 2018, why are you talking about this? But it does lead into 2018. So I was doing the Aladdin Panto for the whole of December, and for the whole of January, and I also had like one random extra day in March as well of 2018. And oh my god, I had the best time ever. Like, as well, this was a massive thing for me in the sense that just because I have never really done anything professional with singing, discovering the world of singing and acting together was just absolutely incredible. Like, I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. And for me, I'm someone who gets really nervous when I sing. Like any performer gets nervous, but for some reason I find singing so much more nerve-wracking than acting. I don't know why, but I just get really aware of stuff, and if I'm singing in front of people, I get really nervous when I'm singing. I don't know why, but I found that when I was singing and acting, although I did still get nervous, maybe it was just because I've been doing so many shows, I'd sort of got used to it. Yeah, I just really, really enjoyed it. So I had that experience there. I was really, really privileged to be with two brilliant actors and singers as well, and we all had the best time on tour. And although it was the most tiring thing I've ever done, I don't think I've ever been more tired. Pretty much, I used to get like maximum really 4 hours sleep on a night, plus I was doing a lot of driving, so I was a bit like a zombie by the end of it. But it was so worth it because I had just the best time doing it. Ever since that finished in March, I have been thinking about musical theatre in my head like quite a bit, but I just haven't done anything with it because I haven't really been too sure what to do. And then about a few weeks ago, I was just like, do you know what? Even though I know I can't do drama school training for musical theatre, why don't I just look up my local, like somewhere local to where I live, and see if there's like anything I can do that is some sort of like evening course, like not a full-blown training, but just something so I can just do something with it. So I contacted a local musical theatre training drama school, but I think I'm going to be doing this musical theatre evening course, which is so exciting for me because, yeah, I love acting, I love singing, I do like dancing, and I am just really excited to be like venturing into this new, well, it's not new, but it sort of is new, isn't it? Like, I'm just really excited to sort of meld all of these different things into one. So the singing, the dancing, the acting, I just think, I know it's going to be so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. If I hadn't have done Aladdin, then I wouldn't, well, I probably would have eventually, because like I said, I've always thought that I would like musical theatre, but I don't think I would have actually like put it into action and done something probably for, I don't know, a long time. Definitely, I'm so grateful to have done that because then it showed me and opened my eyes to how much I really love it, and as well made me see that I could maybe be okay at it. I could be, dare I say, good at it. I find it difficult to say that I'm good at things, really bad habit, but I think I could be alright at it, yeah. So, fitness. I, like many other people, have been on hundreds of diets, done so many different workout regimes, and lost weight and put on weight again, and you know, I've gone through all those cycles. The difference with this year is that from February 2018, I made a promise to myself that I would really take it seriously. I've taken it seriously at points before in my life, but I feel like at the moment I am in the best place I've ever been with fitness. Third year of uni, I was at a point where like I was really lean, I was working out regularly, and I guess you could say I was quite fit, but I wasn't the most healthy because I had a very all or nothing approach when it came to food and exercise. I mean, I'm a bit of an all or nothing person, so I find it hard to be like in the middle. I feel like now I've learned to be more balanced in everything. On February the 4th, when I decided to do this, I have never missed a week, as in like a full week. I've had like 1 or 2 weeks, not many, where I've done only like maybe 2 or 3 days of working out in a week. My aim is 4 days a week. But I can honestly say I've never taken off a full week since February the 4th. And And that's just something that I've done for myself. Like, I mean, if I was to miss it, it's not the end of the world, but I don't know, it's just like a little personal thing that I've set for myself. And I've really been enjoying discovering fitness again. Working out has taught me a sense of discipline. It's difficult to have motivation most of the time, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's just sort of the discipline that gets you through and the habit of it. And it sounds really like, ugh, but it's true. If you just keep on doing it in the same sense that you would carry on brushing your teeth every day, or, you know, whatever, you just get into a routine and you just learn to do it anyway. Like, even if you can't be bothered, you just learn to do it anyway. Of course you have like off times and stuff like that. I have learned a sense of discipline this year, and yeah, I'm quite proud of that I have really made an effort to sort of keep that promise to myself. The initial reason for my fitness and everything was because I did want to lose weight. I had got to a point in February where I was really unhappy with my body. Let's just say I am the happiest I've been with my body in a long time. I'm still not exactly the leanest. I still have rolls, I still have a belly, you know, I'm not perfect, but I'm so much happier than I was, and I just feel quite confident. Like, I can actually say for the first time in a long time, I feel quite confident in my body, which is amazing. Yeah, I feel really good in clothes, don't feel too bad naked. And obviously I have my good and bad days with body confidence, but I really feel working out and that feeling of feeling strong has just helped me to just feel good about myself. Like, it's great physically, like I've seen some really great changes in my body, but as well, it's so good for your mental health. And when I've had times where I felt really helpless, really lost, and just really down, doing a workout of some sort, whether it's just a walk, or whether it is like, you know, more of a heavy lifting, lower body sesh, I have most of the time felt even just a little bit better, like even just 10% better than I was feeling before. So yeah, I love it for that. I do have a bit of a hate-love relationship with working out, because like I said, a lot of the time I don't want to do it when I start, but then most of the time, as soon as I start, like the first few sets, I get into it and I really concentrate, and it just really helps me with my day. I love doing it in the morning. Well, no, I don't love doing it in the morning because I don't like waking up in the morning because I'm not a morning person, but I feel like if I am going to get up early in the morning, then doing a workout is worth it. So yeah, fitness has really been quite a big part of my life this year. I really don't have a restrictive mentality at all. Like, if I want an ice cream, if I want McDonald's, I'll have it, I'll just fit it into my day. As long as I'm not having it really regularly, because that's just not good. But yeah, I've just learnt to have more of a balanced approach to things. Whereas before, when I did my last fitness journey, I was just very extreme. So Monday to Friday, yes, I would eat absolutely perfectly, I would eat really clean, but then come Friday, cheat day, whoa, I would eat a lot of stuff. Yeah, basically, I was sort of binging on the weekend and then restricting myself in the week, which is not good. Whereas now, I sort of just eat intuitively, and I just eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm full. So yeah, although with that, I mean, I'm not going to see results as quickly or as linearly as I would if I was like really crunching the numbers and doing MyFitnessPal, and you know, if I was being a bit more aware of what I was having exactly, then I would probably, you know, be at a different point. But I'm perfectly happy. This is the first time ever that I haven't had a goal weight, or where I haven't had like an end goal or a date that I want to get to this weight by. This is the first time that I'm just working out, eating healthily, trying to, and that's it. There isn't really anything. Since February, I've really been aware about getting older. I've really been thinking about, I know that I'm only 26, but my time will come when I am in my 60s, and I am definitely thinking ahead about, you know, maybe if I have a fall on the stairs when I'm in my 60s, I don't want that to mean I have to automatically have the hip replacement. Like, I want to make sure that I can sort of, you know, bounce back and make sure my bones are nice and strong. I want to be one of those older ladies that are, you know, still fighting fit and carrying all my shopping, and I don't know, I'm thinking about all of that stuff. Even though I'm a long way away from that, I'm aware of that, and I just want to make sure that I'm active so that I can be healthy. So yeah, fitness has been another big part of my life this year as well. Job-wise, so I have been working for a company called Dada ABC since September. I am an online ESL teacher. I teach English as a second language to students in China. And I teach students between the ages of 2 to 16. And oh my god, I discovered this job through watching another YouTuber. And I was like, what? This is a real thing? Because you know how you always see like online teaching on different websites and stuff? But then you always think, is it real? Like, is it a scam or is it real? I was one of those. I always just thought, it can't be real. And I discovered that this particular company was real, and there are lots of other companies that are real too. It's just about finding the right one. I have 16 regular students that I teach. I see them several times a week, and I see the same students every single week, which is great. And I really enjoy it. I cannot believe I have found a job that is finally for me. I finished uni in 2014, and ever since then I have fallen from job to job to job that is just wrong for me. I just haven't been able to find my thing. Obviously, I know what I want to do, as in, I know that performing, you know, acting, singing, whatever, obviously I know that that is like my ultimate, but I've never been able to find anything that I can do as well. Not only have I found something that pays the bills, but something that is great, something that is really fitting for me. Starting with students that are really shy and can't really say hardly any English, can just about say hello, and then to seeing them grow and, you know, they can have conversations with you. It's just the most rewarding thing. And I've got some really great relationships with my students as well, and I love that I know their cats' names and I know all their family. Sounds really lame, but I just love those connections and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy this job. Yeah, it's a job where you have so much freedom, not just in the sense of that you're working from home, but you have so much freedom as a teacher. So I love that Dada will give me the courseware to teach, but it's up to me how I teach it, and I don't constantly have, you know, micromanagement telling me that I need to do this and I need to do this and I need to stick to this curriculum and da 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 da. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because obviously when you're in a mainstream school, like, you have to do that. But I love that I can be really free with my teaching, and I love that it's just very natural. I'm so lucky to be doing this job, and practically every single day I have at least one moment where I think to myself, I'm so lucky. So yeah, it's great. YouTube. So I've been doing YouTube now for, I don't know how long, I think it's 2016 I started. Yeah. And I started off as a beauty channel doing makeup tutorials, the odd review here and there, and I discovered vlogging. I do still have makeup videos. I don't know what my channel is, but all I know is I really enjoy vlogging, I really enjoy making memories, I really enjoy creating, and yeah, this has been so good for me. Like, doing YouTube is such a good thing because it's like another creative outlet for me. And while I've got creativity in acting and singing, which is great, especially with the acting, when you're trying to pursue it professionally, it can be very, very stressful. It can sort of take over your life, but it's really good sometimes to have something different that's not what you're trying to do, like that isn't what you're trying to pursue professionally, if that makes sense. So YouTube is great for me. I have had quite a few points where I have been a bit like, oh, nobody's watching my videos. My subscriber count is growing really, really, really slowly, and you know what? That's fine, because I was watching another YouTuber called Roberto Blake, and he did a video quite a while back talking about, are you a creator or are you a performer? I know I am a performer, but in terms of YouTube, he was like, are you doing it because you just want people to see what you're doing, or are you doing it because you're a creator and you have to create? And it really made me think, because I thought to myself, yes, I do want people to watch my videos, of course, but I'm doing it more for me than anything. Like I said, this is my creative outlet, I really enjoy doing it, it gives me so much happiness, and when I'm not doing this, I'm just not as happy. Whenever I have a moment where I'm feeling a bit, whenever I'm having a moment where I'm not feeling motivated or where I'm feeling a bit disheartened because I've only got 6 views in like a day, then I just tell myself, June, you're doing this because you need to create, not because you need people to watch your videos. So yeah, that's been quite a nice discovery to make this year, because before that I was very focused on my subscriber count and views, and it used to consume me too much, whereas now I feel quite liberated, I guess. I mean, like I said, it's not the case that I don't care, like I do, and of course I want to be able to share what I'm doing with as many of you guys as possible, because it just makes it more fun having like a community of people to chat to and, you know, all of that stuff. So I'm not saying I don't want you to subscribe and please comment down below like this video as well, but I'm saying that it's not a need anymore. It's just okay, it'll be great if it happened, but if it doesn't, that's alright, because I'm still going to be making videos anyway. And even if I still am on 554 subscribers in the next 10 years, if I still enjoy doing this, then it doesn't matter. I'll carry on doing it. Now let's talk about some of the not so great things that have happened this year. There's not that many, so this won't take long. As much as I've had some brilliant times this year and some brilliant revelations, I've also had some quite dark times as well. I've had many months of feeling very low and just feeling very down. I've had lots of weeks where I haven't wanted to get out of bed and where I've really struggled with myself and really struggled with the meaning of things, the meaning of my life, and finding my purpose. You can never have things that are plain sailing all the time, and something might be plain sailing for a while, but then you always have to have something that's a little bit bad to sort of bring you back to reality and to remind you of, you know, to remind you to be appreciative of things. So we do need to have the bad, as much as we don't want it in our lives. It helps to put things into perspective and it gives us lessons to learn. But yeah, I've had many dark days, and I never like to say I've got anxiety, because I don't know, I don't feel like I do, but then I've had panic attacks and things like that, so I guess I do. I don't know, but I had a period from like August to September where I had really bad anxiety. I had quite a few panic attacks. Like, I had a month of having panic attacks every other day. It was really bizarre, because I've never had anything like that before. Well, I have had panic attacks before, but only like one in a year, whereas yeah, for this month I had a panic attack every other day. And I had one in particular that was just absolutely awful. It lasted for nearly an hour, and it was so scary. Yeah, I just had a really difficult month. I don't know why. I can't pinpoint exactly what it was, because I can't tell you what it was that I was like anxious about. I really can't. But all I know is that I just had a really bad time mental health wise, and yeah, I really struggled. This year I've had the worst anxiety I've ever had, and I've had like sort of lots of mini episodes of not so great mental health, but then I've also had lots of brilliant times and lots of joyful, happy memories and lots of amazing times too. The thing is, you see, I'm a feeler. I'm a real feeler. I feel things so much. If it is something that is amazing and that is good, I feel it so much. Like, I'm one of those people that, I don't know, I could just be going on a simple walk in the park and I really appreciate looking at the beautiful trees and the beautiful flowers, and something as simple as people watching and seeing a little girl playing with her brother and her family kicking a ball or something. I just find it so amazing watching the world. I'm a bit weird like that. But then on the other side of things as well, I also feel things a lot, when things are really bad too. I find it difficult sometimes to not get too much in my head, and I'm quite an open person as well, so overall I would say it's been a really good year. I'm really grateful for all the experiences I've had this year. As much as some of them haven't been as positive as others, I'm still really grateful for them because lessons are good to learn. And I'm really excited for 2019. I'm really excited to carry on enjoying life because at the moment this is the most content I think I've been in all of my 20s. This is the first year that I have felt the most happy, most content out of all of the years. This year I have felt so much more confident as well, which is great. I feel so much more confident going into 2019 and I'm ready. I'm ready for 2019. I am so ready. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that it wasn't too boring. You know when you just feel like you've just talked? I just feel like I've just gone into the camera and don't know if I've said anything that makes sense, but I feel like this is good for me more than anything because I can look back at this maybe next year, see whether 2019 has followed on from this year. Hopefully it has. And yeah, this is more for me than anything else. Oh, Happy New Year! And I hope you all had a really good Christmas as well. Bye!